Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching this recording. Again, I want to say thank you very much for keeping it here. And this channel, we always talk about advising people, telling people what they need to know before they come to study here in the States. And as I had promised in my previous video, that in this video that we'll be looking at what are some of the things that students go through after graduation and during their academic stay here in the United States. So welcome, and if this is your first time, please don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you'll be among the first people to get a notification anytime that I drop a video. And also don't forget to subscribe. We are on the road to 3,000 followers, and I can't keep calm saying thank you very much for your support. Now today, a lot of you have been asking me, is it a guarantee for you to get a job after graduation? You know, the aim and the goal of every student after going through the corridors of education is to get a job, and not only to get a job, but a good job. And that has always been the dream of everybody, every international student who leaves their country to come and study in a different country. Their goal is to go get studies, and after that get a good job that will be able to pay off some of the sacrifices that they have gone through, to pay off some of the expenses that they have spent during their stay in school. And this question I've received from many students, especially on students from Africa, have been reaching out asking me, oh, I've gotten this admission, but I'm still a bit shaky about it because I'm worried. I'm like, I don't know whether I will get a job after graduation. Now, here is the answer. You know, there is nowhere in this world that you will definitely find a job waiting for you to finish school so that you can have it, you can grab it. Every ground is a playing ground. It's a tough ground. And even after graduation, I've seen so many students going through a lot of stuff because they cannot even get a chance to do an internship. And it becomes very crazy, and especially here in the United States, if you're an international student and you're unable to secure an internship or even a job. Let's even say that your program that you're taking does not even require you to do an internship. Then you're good, you will graduate. But then what next? According to the immigration policies and some of the federal laws, says that as an international student, you have a certain number of days to be legally here in the United States. If you don't get a job within those days, then you are a candidate of deportation back to your country to go and find something else to do there. And this does not sound quite well to many students because they have spent thousands and thousands of dollars to earn that degree, to earn that diploma here in the United States, and then they're trying to find a job, they cannot get it. And there is always a problem that I've tried to analyze over the years, and then not actually, yeah, over more than 1.5 years. I've been trying to find what is actually the main problem that companies here are finding it hard to hire international students. And I benchmarked with my friend who is in London and who has already graduated, and he gave me the same narrative. So it appears that it's a common problem. It's a common problem for all international students worldwide. And one of the reasons why it's becoming very hard for students to get a job here, and especially international students, is because of the immigration policies. You know, and I feel like immigration policies, and especially in the United States, they are so much strict when it comes to international students. And most of companies, or many companies here, they do not have enough awareness of what kind of talent do international students hold. So to answer the question, whether it's a guarantee, it's not a guarantee to get a job here. By a matter of fact, the United States government would really actually You remember when you went for that visa interview in your home country, and perhaps maybe you got this question that you're asked, would you consider coming back to the country, to your back to your home country after graduation? And most of you said yes, and you give very valid reasons. But imagine you've been here, you've spent a lot of money, you really want to at least to, and maybe perhaps you've been able to work outside the United States, and you want to try a different kind of work system, like corporate life in the United States. You know, that idea of going back home to get a job immediately after graduation, it's a very small percentage of students who graduate that really choose that route. They usually say East or West home is the best, and I keep telling people on TikTok, my TikTok, that's East or West home is the best. But now, getting a job, you need to be very aggressive in terms of the way you're creating your connections here in the United States. As a matter of fact, it doesn't matter whether you have the right skills, whether you're very smart in your field, whether you had the 4.0 out of 4.0 GPA points. No, it's about the connections that you make here in the United States. It's about how aggressive you are in terms of presenting yourself. It's about how capable are you to show that you're competent in the field that you've been studying. It's about what are your career goals. It's about what are you looking for in this company. And again, it's about what are you looking for to contribute to the growth of this company. So I think I've already answered the question, and the question is, it's not a guarantee to get a job. So many students I know, they don't have a job, and that is not, it's not that they do not qualify for that profession. Many graduate students, people with very complicated master's degrees that you would ever think in this world, but they're still tamarking, they're still struggling to get a position, to get themselves into the corporate world here in the United States. So if you're planning to come and study here, have that in mind, that it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. And the government gives you this option of doing, this option they call it OPT, optional practical training. Is it optional practical or optional professional training? I think something like that, but it's in short it's called OPT. So it's optional for you to work here in the United States. That means you can choose to go back to your country and look for a job there. But are you brave enough to take that route? I hope I have answered the question. So if you're planning to come and study here, have that in mind, that it's not guaranteed. It's about how aggressive you are, how determined you are, what are you looking for in terms of your career progression. Because you might find a company, let's take a company by maybe a random company like Google or Microsoft or let's say OpenAI. Let's say they are looking for a technician, or maybe they're looking for an IT specialist or a cybersecurity analyst, and you are a graduate in that field. Now, you might qualify to get that job, but are you capable to demonstrate that you have the skills? That's the point. The point is not just going to school and getting that graduation, getting that diploma, getting that degree. Oh, I graduated, I'm an alumni of this institution. No, the point is, are you capable to show that you can do that cyber analysis? That's it. So if your intentions are for coming here are not aligned in that direction, my brother, my sister, please consider something else, but have that in mind. I hope that you have enjoyed the session, and again, it's still hot here. We are still cruising at 34 degrees Celsius. We are, oh my goodness, yeah, but it's a beautiful sunny day. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to tell your friends to watch this video and subscribe and share with your friends, and let's meet in the next video. Gracias.